Hello and welcome to Seireitei Talk, the podcast where we discuss anything Bleach related. I'm your host, Commander General Koro, and today I will be discussing the animation of the final arc. Here to help me talk about it is my special guest Retro Rhino and his apprentice Jakey, better known as the Color Nami.
Hello guys, this is Color Nami.
Before we begin, if you'd like to donate to Ryan's Patreon, the link will be in the description. Any forms of donation are very much appreciated. There will also be a link to the Discord and a link to a very good fan-made manga. Go support him as well. He deserves it just as much as the project. Now, beginning, Ryan isn't here at the moment. He's out, to my knowledge, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
He'll be back in about... He should be back in like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah. This podcast is for the Bleach Amino. So, if you have an Apple or Android phone, you can download the app and get it. Anyway, so Jake, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you know, my name is... And oftentimes, or before I inherited the name Color Nami, people would call me JKG21. And I got 21 because my favorite football player was Deion Sanders when I was like 10 years old, and I just inherited that for a while.
So you're a sports fan?
Yeah, I'm less of a sports fan right now. Just like it's getting old to me, kind of.
I know the feeling.
I do still watch like Sunday football and whatnot.
What's your favorite team?
Patriots. Yeah, I'm kind of like a fanboy just because they're good. I'm that person.
Yeah. So recently, and this is just word through the grapevine, this happened a good while ago, you got banned from the Bleach Reddit, I hear. Would you like to talk about that or no?
I guess I could. I mean, I'll say that I was wrong. I was trolling it just to be a troll. And I kind of got angry because when I actually did make a serious post, they noticed me and they were like, oh, I don't like him. And then they just banned me.
What was the post about?
The first one was an Ichi Riki. It was like a coloring I did. And then the second one was the Kenpachi coloring.
Ah, the one you posted in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. But what's your contribution to the project?
Well, I do like backgrounds mostly. That's the only things that have been really put in to effect.
I've seen a little bit of your backgrounds. They're very good.
They could be better, but I also do some coloring for characters. I'm gonna throw James in here. Is that okay?
That's fine. Our YouTube special guest, Ryan's waifu, and one of my favorite YouTubers. Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers, James Hansen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
I was just asking Jakey what his contribution to the project was. Why don't you tell us? Pretty much. Why don't you tell us your contribution, James?
PR management, promotions and marketing.
You gotta make it sound.
That one, was you? Wasn't expecting that answer, huh?
No.
I worked as a project manager at the Color Nami.
What is the Color Nami?
Yeah, that's a good question.
They're a group of very kind, well, mostly
highly skilled
shitlords.
Yeah. Shitlords, huh?
And they color.
Huh.
What did I color?
We colored Bleach. They slash we.
Yeah.
Rip.
Colored chapter 667 to 686. Go check that out.
What about 697?
You know, I was really looking forward to the second volume.
So James, you do a lot of videos on YouTube, mostly about Bleach. You are a big Bleach fanatic, if it's safe to say that.
I would say so.
Yeah. I've been watching your videos recently on the light novels and your characters that have been shown.
I apologize in advance.
Oh, that's fine. They're great. I love watching them. That one character that you showed, you said you didn't know anything about him. Like, what do you think he could be?
Genji or the
no, not Genji, the other dude with the big hat.
I think we came to the conclusion that was Love.
You think? Without his glasses? Bruh.
Without his glasses.
Bruh.
That was the feedback that I got.
That'd be pretty cool if it is. What are you looking forward to most in the Bleach light novels, the two that are going to be released?
I want to see what this new enemy is going to be in the next light novel.
Mm-hmm. What do you think Tozen's secret is?
Sex dungeon.
Yeah. Secretly, he has the key to the Vondenreich and he goes see Holly Bell every so often. How big do you honestly think the project will get? Like, in your opinion?
I think it'll get huge. It'll be bigger than Master Media.
Yeah? It's pretty big.
Hey. That's what she said.
Yeah, no, I think given time, it'll definitely, like, probably within the next 4 months, in my opinion, it'll grow. No offense, but like bigger than James' channel.
Well, I don't really think he'd take offense to that. 27,000 strong.
Hey.
20
sales.
Yeah.
It's definitely more than my 31 subscribers.
Oh, come on. Everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah. I'm actually very thankful for those 31. They put up a lot of patience with me.
Exactly.
Well, I feel worse for my subscribers. I have 237, but I haven't uploaded in a month, I don't think.
Try 3 months.
It's like a 4 cliffhanger, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna have to cut this call short as I've got to go talk to my friend. So,
all right,
I will join back later. But thank you for having me on this little segment.
It's lovely to have you.
Thank you. I'll speak to you soon.
Goodbye.
See you, James. Boy.
Guys, of course, have this fun. Don't be handsome. Peace.
The legendary outro.
Yeah,
boy.
But
oh, what a great guy.
Yeah. Seriously, he really is one of my favorite YouTubers just because of like how dedicated he is to Bleach.
Yeah.
He's a lot more dedicated than ticking. You didn't hear that from me. Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze.
What other? Do you have like questions written down or something?
I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions for Ryan. One for James, but he left before I could actually ask it to him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he actually answered it. My bad. I asked him what his role in the project was. Huh.
Any more for me?
If I can think of any. Freaking. How many voice actors do we have? I know I'm one of them. I play Old Man Yama.
Let me look at the members. Go to voice mods. I don't think voice mods cover all of them. I'll just add like 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's around 8 that have the role, but I would say there's around 3 more. So probably 11 voice actors.
How many voices? Oh wait, I'm asking a stupid question. I could just go to roles and find out. But how many voices do we actually have? Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So around 15. That's not bad at all. I want to try out for a couple more voices other than just Yama, mostly because he's only there for maybe the first quarter of the arc, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure who I would actually be.
The struggle, man.
Yeah, it really is. I want to try out for U-Haul, but I don't think I could get my voice as deep as everybody wants it to. I could get it pretty deep.
I'm from Louisiana.
I could probably get it pretty deep if I tried.
Have you listened to Pink Season?
I'm gonna have to listen to it after this.
There was a song in there that it was a tiny bit racist, but like it was mainly funny. It was called "White Is Right."
Oh God!
And he was like, "I'm from the South, and I'm really fucking stupid."
Well, he's not incorrect, that's for sure.
It's just hilarious the way he said it.
But I don't know. The part that I'm mostly, this is gonna sound really weird, but the part that I'm most excited for is probably Yama's death. Just 'cause,
Yes.
yeah.
You haven't gotten any insider information on that.
No, I have not. I'm actually waiting till Ryan comes in to ask him any, like, exclusive information that he would or would not disclose.
Well, I actually wrote
Please.
a part,
Oh yeah?
and me and Retro really like it.
Does Yama survive?
No.
Okay, good.
I'll just say that. So
That's pretty much all I'm gonna ask about that situation. But if you'd like to carry on,
it's not too much different.
mm-hmm.
It's just it's much more impactful.
Does
I
it
mean,
get?
it leaves you with the feeling of like, oh my god, that is sad, and
Because Yama's my favorite character, you know.
yeah.
Like he's obviously he's my favorite character, or else I wouldn't have tried out for him. Like ever since I heard his voice, like all things in the universe turned to ashes, Ryujin Jaka. It just clicked with me, and I was like, I need to do that voice.
Yeah. You watched Naruto, right?
Which one?
Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
I've seen Naruto. I have not seen all of Shippuden, but I've seen enough to hold my ground in an argument.
Alright, so, you know, I'll give two deaths that I felt that were really good and I was kind of inspired by.
Jiraiya and
to
Itachi.
write that. No, Jiraiya and the third Hokage.
Ah. Yeah.
It's like they do feel helpless, but like they know they're gonna lose, but they sort of keep doing it anyways, you know.
Yeah.
Or they have some restraint. It's like a really, it's an odd predicament to put them in, and it's really good.
So, which parts hit you the hardest when you were, like, writing it?
Honestly, like most of the fight stays the same. It's just like the ending part. I don't know.
I don't want to ask too much, like, to give it away, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like
how
I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah. Hey, let's leave some up to mystery. When is the first episode gonna be released, or at least the trailer for it?
The opening, we plan to have it done by the end of this month.
Alright, that's good. Yeah, I saw Ryan was live streaming it today, like him animating it.
Yeah.
I hope.
I would say we're done with around 3/4 of the opening.
Oh, that's good.
And it's looking really good.
How long is the opening gonna be?
A minute and 30 seconds.
I see the series gets a lot of support, and I'm definitely one of the people who's giving it support. On the Amino, I'm constantly talking about it, like with other people, and I don't know, like this is a very big project, and it's very much Bleach related, and I know most likely, like, it's not just gonna happen easily. You know, we all know this. We're all taking the risk for it, but
yeah,
I feel like it's good that this is happening. You know, like this is gonna show, not just Shueisha, but even Shonen Jump, that a lot of people still care about the series. You know, because clearly Studio Period. Hey, wow. There's the man himself.
Who's in this call?
Just you, me, and Jakey. I mean, you, me.
Yeah. You had it right.
Yeah. But, like, as I was saying, clearly Studio Period still wants to animate Bleach, you know? But
they don't want to because of a specific reason.
Yep, which is why we're doing it. Speaking of which, hello, Ryan. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Are you assuming, are we on the same page here?
What?
Like, what's your specific reason? You say yours out loud since you're not the one doing this.
For what?
But they're not doing it.
Oh. At the same time? Or?
Pardon?
You want me to say it at the same time?
No, you just say yours.
Oh. Because personally, I think Shonen Jump is just being butthurt because of something probably Kubo did.
Well, they don't really need Shonen Jump's too much permission to do it.
Okay. What's your reasoning behind it?
My reason was because Masashi Kudo has in like a previous interview, like he still loves Bleach, but the reason why Bleach went so well and stuff was because of how much like the people who worked on it actually cared for it.
Yeah.
And Masashi doesn't agree with some of the choices Kubo took with it.
I can understand that.
So why would he work on something that he can't put his heart into completely?
Yeah, that's very true. Especially, I don't want to say anything, but, you know, Ishin and Misaki's backstory, that's very, a lot on the ecchi side. Stuff they can't really show on...
Well, they could, there's easy ways to go about it. It's literally just like the one scene, and they can just put mist over it.
True, that's very true.
And also, or like, you remember when Ichigo got taken out by Byakuya, and then he woke up with Tessei on him?
Yeah.
He was naked, but he was like, he was censored.
Ah.
Kind of thing. No, they would do it.
Yeah. I'm glad this project, like I was telling Jakey, I'm very glad this project is happening, you know?
Yeah.
Because me being such of a Bleach weeb as I am, you know, it really gives me the honor and fulfills the dream of being Yamamoto. But, Ryan, since you're just now joining us, tell us a bit about yourself.
I was born in a town, and then I moved, and, what is it? I grew up with my two sisters, my little sister Melissa and my older sister Caitlin, and, my dad was always away, and he was at work and stuff, so I didn't really do too much stuff with him or all, but I did do stuff with my sisters. I used to play toys with them a lot, and because I was the only boy, it was either you're playing Barbies or you're playing alone.
Yeah.
And so Optimus Prime used to crash the Barbie dollhouse quite a few times, and people lost heads.
Yeah.
Mostly Ken. Ken lost a head every time.
Ken trying to muscle in on Optimus's relationship.
Yeah. And I remember video games was a huge part of my... And I used to kind of rush home to make sure that my little sister didn't get to play it before I did. Because I was very picky about that.
Well, what was your favorite video game growing up?
My first video game that I got that was mine was Smash Bros. Nintendo 64.
Really?
Ooh, Smash Bros.
Huh.
Pretty sure that was the first game I ever played too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Other games were Robots, the like, you know, Robots the movie?
Yeah, I had that for the Xbox.
Yeah, I had that game.
Wow. Wow, I didn't think that was like a thing.
Yeah, it was.
It was actually a fun game.
It
now
was
that I'm remembering
stupidly fun, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Lego game. I used to play lots. I used to play a whole bunch of games, and they're very nostalgic for me. As most of those things. Chrono Trigger was actually a big one too that I'm actually playing recently on streams. And I remember it was the one time I've ever had like a go back in time type dream.
Oh, I love those dreams.
Yeah, and I remember I did it through playing Chrono Trigger, and I was in my childhood house again, and it was creepy.
Really?
It was terrifying. It was so surreal, because I had like wood paneling type house. Like I had an old looking house, and yeah, it was crazy. I wouldn't even recognize it now probably. But the best dream I've also ever had was have you ever felt like one of your dreams?
Yes, multiple times.
I was having a dream, and you know in Super Mario 64, that was a childhood, by the way.
Yeah.
You jump 3 times and then you fly when you have the wing cap on.
Yeah.
I did that in my dream, and I had to control it, and it was the hardest thing ever to control, but I could do it, and I could fly in my dream, and I literally felt it.
Wow. That's pretty empowering. That's pretty freaking cool.
It was amazing.
That's a lot better than the one I had.
I also dreamed I was killed by Bowser once.
I've had many dreams where I've died, my friend.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Don't hurry.
Not to get off topic. I literally had a dream once where I broke into a Walmart, but like it was on the edge of a cliff, so I just jumped off the cliff. Have you ever played Dark Souls?
No.
Oh.
But I know how its gameplay is.
Yeah. You know how when you die it says you died?
Yeah.
That was me. Like I hit the ground, tumbled, and it did a close-up on my face and just said you died. I was like,
how nice.
I know. I was just like, well, shit. That's not very good.
That's terrifying.
Let's try it again.
Some dreams are just crazy.
Oh.
There's some things that I think I'll always remember.
Trust me, my friend, there are some very impactful dreams. But anyway, what inspired you to take on a project as big as this?
Bleach is why I got into animation. And animation has become my #1 favorite thing to do. It's my career path. It's why I did a competition the past 2 years called Skills Canada. I'm Canadian, by the way. And I was able to win the past year.
Really?
Yes, that means that I'm just the best animator in Canada under a university.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you animate?
We were given a sound clip, and we had to come up with something to it. And we had 12 hours. No. It wasn't 12 hours this year. It was 8 hours, I think, because we had to take 2 breaks. So it was 8 or 9 hours, and across 2 days, to animate the thingamabobber. And it's actually on my YouTube, and it's called, and pretty much we were given the sound clip, and it was just like, oh, would you stop doing that? And the guy goes, stop what? And she's like, you're driving me you're driving me insane. And then he just mocks her, and then she's like, if you do that one more time. And then he's like, if you do that one more time. And then in the animation she just pulls his tie, and then he falls. But I had a partner, and we had to come up with it. We had to do the character profiles for it. We had to make characters for it. We had to do the rough animation, the mouth animation, the coloring, the cleanup, all of that within that amount of time, within like a full day's work.
I see.
And it was 10 seconds.
Wow.
Which doesn't sound like a much, but...
No, I've tried animating in the past. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What scene are you looking forward to the most?
Animating the most?
Yeah. Like, what scene really hit you when you read the manga?
I don't think I can answer with the most, because the one we wrote ourselves. But Ichigo pleading to his dad to explain what he is.
Oh.
I think that one's gonna be pretty big.
Yeah. Jakey was telling me that y'all rewrote Yama's death. Like, he still dies, but, like...
That's a big spoiler, but yeah.
He didn't tell me much. I can tell you that right now.
we have something. We have plans for that.
Yeah. When's the first episode gonna drop? If you don't mind me asking.
When it's done.
You have a few scenes rewritten. Can you give any insight on those, or would that be too big of a spoiler?
I think things that we tried to keep, like we kept in mind when doing this and writing it, is looking at what the original Bleach series had, and trying to replicate it, and then picking out the things that it abandoned, or maybe switched focus from and didn't didn't utilize it as well as this arc did.
Yeah.
And then take advantage of that. And we also look to what the fans say, and get their opinions is something I've been trying to do a lot of.
Number one Bleach fan right here.
Hey. Try animating the arc.
Oh.
But hold on. But yeah. I've also been animating while talking to you.
Oh, that's awesome.
I apologize for my
multitasking.
shifts
That's fine.
in focus. But things that I put my own personal feelings in there as well sometimes, but I just look at what I think people would enjoy the most, and what I look at how to write things properly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really love Kubo, and Kubo's, he's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
But there's some things that he, neglected.
In your opinion?
There's characters he neglected. There's things that he could have done a little bit better. I think the first half of the arc was like
phenomenal,
almost perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second half though fell apart.
I tell you, when I first started reading it, like I'm pretty sure it had about maybe 30 chapters in when I first found out, like, oh, there's a manga of this that's still going on.
Yeah.
Like, and I read Chojiro's death. I was just like, why? No.
Why'd he die?
Yeah, I was like, who? What? They can Bankai? What? But I don't know what it is with me and my favorite characters, but always when, like, for example, Yoda in Star Wars in Episode 6. Spoiler alert, guys. Spoiler alert. He dies.
Yeah.
When Yoda dies in Star Wars, like, that's what makes Episode 6 my favorite, is his death. And I think that's the scene I'm most looking forward to.
Is Yamamoto's or Chojiro's?
Is Yama's death.
Don't worry. I think we made it a lot more emotional.
Thank God. But, like...
I also, if I'm going to be complete, I don't like how he got taken out like a little bitch.
Me neither.
You don't be that strong for so long and then get
just
killed.
One-shotted. Not even by your own Bankai. You know?
Yeah, which is why it's like, you think he needs his Bankai to fight? No.
Yeah, no. Clearly he doesn't. He took out 3 Fractions and almost took out Aizen with his Shikai alone.
Yeah.
Like
no, Aizen sealed his Shikai, and now this villain seals his Bankai. Like, no one ever fights Yama fair, and it's like,
I mean, if you were
he never fights anyone. Like, no one ever fights him fair, and it gets kind of old.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. You'd think, like, and like, if they had a good fight, like, say Kenny versus Yama, Kenny would go at him with, like, literally everything he had.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Another one that I'm looking forward to, seeing. I don't know if I can disclose this or say anything, but Gerard's death.
Yeah, that one gets messed with.
Yeah, that we've talked about it a good bit in the Discord chats, the VC, but in my personal opinion, I truly think it's BS how Gerard got taken out. And I've watched multiple YouTubers, Teching, James, Fornever, and they've said like that's just a stupid way to take him out.
Yep. Agreed.
Ow.
You're
sick right now. I forgot that.
Fun fact, Gerard's death was the first thing I changed.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm seriously looking forward to seeing that, mostly because I kind of want to try out for Gerard too.
I think we do have a Gerard in this call-in.
Dang.
Funny because your name's Carl. But
well then fine, I'll just try out for Yuha again.
well, I just got a Yuha. No, listen, a Yuha impression earlier, and it was garbage. So go ahead.
All right, cool. How big do you want the project to get? Like, we obviously know it's going
as big
to
as
be
it can
big.
until someone tries to sue me.
I'll stick with you. I'll become a lawyer just to argue against him.
I would love that. You would be taking on one of the stupidest cases in the world, but go ahead.
I'd be like, my biggest argument would be like, look, we need this. You don't understand it, but we do. What do you look for? Like, what do you actually look for when you're choosing someone to...
Voice actors?
Yeah, to do a voice role.
An air of professionalism. Good... if we're being just blunt, good quality mic.
Hey, like this
yeah.
Blue Snowball Ice, hey.
You have the same one that Mango has.
Yeah, I asked her.
And they know Bleach. It'd be nice if they knew Bleach. That way they know how the characters would act.
Talking to the Bleach wiki right here.
Yeah. And they will listen to input.
Yeah. That's going to be one thing that I'm going to like ask you a lot of when I send you my voices, like what can I change here? How do you think Yama should sound? You know?
I'm going to appreciate and I'll definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, one of the biggest things, like this is a little branch off of the topic, but what do you think of Bleach Abridged? And what's it like working with Logan or the Azure Crow?
What do I think of Bleach Abridged?
Yeah.
I like Bleach Abridged. I think it's probably the only thing that's professional grade that's still going for Bleach at this moment.
Yeah. Even if it is for like comic relief and stuff.
Yeah, but he takes it seriously as well.
Yeah.
Logan is one of the smartest, but like he's really funny and he does a lot of goofy shit.
Yeah.
But he's also someone who comes from a lot of like stuff, and he understands things, and he's got such a amazing grasp on everything. It's outstanding. And to have him working on this project kind of gives me the self-confidence of who I am and where I stand.
Yeah.
To be able to do something as crazy as this.
Mm-hmm. I know when I first talked to you and Logan, like I basically interviewed him, which was like the best 3:00 in the morning experience of my life. I asked him if he had gone to school for like the voice over stuff and all that. But are you going to school, like college wise, for animation or any of that, or are you
thought about
self-teaching
that,
yourself?
but I'm just gonna stick to self-teaching, I believe, because that's what's gotten me this far. I think it's a giant money grab, personally.
Yeah. Colleges.
And so I think I'll try and refrain from going there if I can. I have a scholarship from my school because I did well, but I don't want to have to use it per se.
Yeah, like unless you need it.
If I could take it like some sort of marketing thing, I guess, but I just don't have the time.
How many people do you have like working on the project with you?
That's a hard question because I'm not sure how many people are still working. Jake.
He's not here at the moment, I don't think.
That's funny.
James.
We got a big community, that's for sure.
Yes, we do.
It's still growing as well.
Yeah.
The animation server itself has about 22 people in it.
That's not bad. Are they all working with you, or?
They're all trying to.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 of them are actually useful right at this moment.
That's not to say they're like the rest aren't doing anything.
They're trying, but if we're being honest here, they're not ready to work on something like this.
Well, let's hope they never hear this then.
Well, they understand that.
Well, yeah.
They're here to, like, there's people who have said, I'm like, here, join and we'll help teach you, and then in return, you work for the project.
That seems like a fair trade.
It is, because there's not many people who will, try and help you hands-on with animation without, going on, without stuff like, whatchamacallit, learn.ca, $15 a month, blah, blah.
Oof. Yeah, you're doing this stuff for free. Well, I don't want to say for free, because obviously when, like, everything gets big and stuff, we have to pay the animators and stuff,
Yeah, if I'm going to pay anyone, as much as I really love and appreciate the voice actors,
the animators come first.
They have it pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing this because, well, obviously we want to do this, Yeah. But, who's your favorite voice to hear? Like,
out of the voice actors?
Well, yes and no. Like, out of the series in general and the voice actors that you have.
Can it be sub and dub?
Yeah.
I love Urahara's Japanese voice.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's just hilarious, but so serious. And I like Ichigo's as well. For our people here, and for the English for Japanese or Bleach,
yeah,
I think I like Uryu's.
Yeah,
I like a lot of them. I like Kenpachi's.
Hey, there you go.
There you are. I can't even understand myself if I try and go deep in this voice. But
people are saying, like, I sound like Uryu, just my regular voice, and I'm like, I don't hear.
No, I can see it.
Maybe I should try it for Uryu.
Yeah, because I don't know where was it Ham went.
But out of the regular voice actors here, who's your favorite? Old Man Yama.
My favorite clip done is Aizen's A Certain Party, obvious.
Oh, I haven't heard it. I have to go and hear it.
Do you want? I can give you the link right now.
Please do, because I'd love to hear it. I'll listen to it after the podcast. Because I know the people we've got so far, like, sound spot on, if not almost spot on to the original English voice actors.
Well, Logan doesn't sound like Ichigo, but he's a good voice for it.
Yeah. In my opinion, I know he'll probably never see this, but Joseph, he's Cringigo. If you hear it, that's just what people call you, okay? I'm sorry. But in my opinion, he sounds a lot like Ichigo,
Oh, he sounds totally like Ichigo.
Yeah. I know.
He just he had to work on his voice acting ability. His voice just sounded like it, and that's not enough.
No, he's got to, like, put the emotion in there. Like when Yama goes Ryujin Jaka, he puts, like, he's like, get the fuck out here and kill these guys. But that's basically all the questions I've had in my little notebook that I wrote down before the podcast. We've kind of just been BSing the whole thing now.
That's totally fine. What about you? What's your moment you're excited to see in the series?
Besides Yama and Gerard's death, I want to see how you do the final battle, because
there you go.
Yeah, it didn't really do it justice to see Aizen for only 2 chapters use Hado 99 Goryo Tenmetsu and that be it, you know?
Yeah. What other questions? Who's your favorite Bleach character? Male character?
My top
Yamamoto?
5. Yeah, Yama. It's Yama, Kenny, and Shinji. Those are my 3 favorites.
Ooh, I'm glad someone likes Shinji.
Oh, I love Shinji. Like, Jiraiya is my favorite Naruto character. I never hear Jiraiya being said.
Jiraiya.
Yeah. Jiraiya.
I think I kind of sound like him a little bit. If I would try right now. The English.
I will say this, though. For the English dub of Bleach, I don't like Kisuke's new voice actor. Like,
yeah, I like his old one originally.
Yeah, he sounded so serious when like the series first started, and that's what I liked about him. Now he just sounds like he's there for comic relief, you know?
Yeah, I know, when he should not be.
No. He's literally the smartest guy. Literally stated, I think 1,000 steps ahead of my opponent, so I'm never caught with my pants down. That's my favorite line from him, you know? But, I don't know.
Pants down.
Yeah.
What about, who's your favorite female character in Bleach?
Cheruchi Sanderwich.
Who?
Priverone Espada number 105.
It's an Espada?
Yeah, believe it or not, it's an Espada. She's the one that fought Uryu. Huh?
Talk about out of the ordinary.
I know. She's the one that fought Uryu when they
you're
first
the one
invaded.
with the mechanical thing under her dress, yeah.
Yeah. Second favorite's got to be Riruka. Just because...
A lot of people liked Riruka more than I thought.
Yeah. It's because she's so kawaii. To sound weeby.
Yeah.
You can't look at Riruka and be like, she's totally serious. No, when she first sees Ichigo, she literally gets hit in the gut by
comes out of
he's
her mouth.
hot. Yeah. I like Kutsuzawa. That's
Don't know that one.
the butler dude. Time tells no lies.
Oh, I was thinking of girls.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Time tells no lies.
I'm very picky because like I only have those 5 favorite characters. I don't particularly like Mayuri. Don't get me wrong, he's a fucking amazing character, especially when he modifies Konjiki Azisoki Jizo in his fight against Pernida. But I don't know, I don't particularly like the regular setup. That like Ichigo's definitely not my favorites. In fact, I have a flat out theory that says he's the antagonist of Bleach the whole time. You know?
Although, that's kind of silly.
Yeah, it is kind of silly, but like the reasonings behind it. Like, you ever hear those theories like that could never be true, and then you listen to it and you're like, well,
All right, they have a point.
yeah. And Aizen's the only antagonist of the series, which, thanks to the last chapter, because of what Yuha said, spoilers if you don't know, he said he wanted to combine the 3 worlds so nobody would have a fear of death. That's kind of a noble deed. You know?
No, he wasn't doing it for noble reasons, though.
No, he wasn't. But it's still a noble thing. I don't know. I'd love to hear, I'd love to get a podcast going with, all the voice mods. Just to... And I know Logan won't do it, but still. Just to have one of those things. I know Ichigo would jump on the fact at it, though.
God. Here, let me do my voice impressions every 5 seconds.
Hi, my name's Ichigo Kurosaki. I save my friends from whatever he says. I love you, Joseph. Don't get me wrong. But, I don't know. What's your favorite fight in the entire series? Including the final arc.
What about filler things?
Yes, you can include filler, because my favorite's filler as well.
Everyone versus Kakarosa.
Hey, that's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
On the Bleach Amino, the 30-day challenge thing, day 4, I assume it's 4, was what's your favorite fight in Bleach, I chose the one White versus Ishin. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, that's a very good fight, you know? But
Yeah.
I gotta say, my favorite's the Ray Guy arc, Kenpachi versus Kenpachi.
Hey, there you go. In the rain.
Yeah. Not only because it's wonderful, like, absolutely gorgeously animated, but mostly because
Everything in the Ray Guy arc is amazing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Except for Momo and Momo versus Itsugaya.
Anything with Momo's bad.
Anything with Momo.
But, mostly because it sounds like a one-sided conversation.
Yeah. Momo.
Yeah. But, I don't know. There's just so many good things that came from Bleach. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably a lot of reasons why, like, everything that happened to it happened that we don't completely understand. But,
yeah,
like, I don't think it deserves every single bit of hate that it got, in my opinion.
I don't think people hate it anymore.
No. But I'm talking about, like, from the editors and from Shonen Jump and Shueisha,
Well,
you know?
I think I have a very controversial opinion about this.
Speak it.
I think that if Kubo was so sick and stuff, I love Kubo, but
Just gotta
if he wasn't
repeat that.
feeling it anymore, and he didn't know what to do, but Bleach still had so much potential and life in it,
Mm-hmm.
he should have just done the art for it and had someone else write it.
That'd have been, like, what's going on with the Boruto manga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though, but the art, what was it, Kishimoto, though.
Yeah.
Like, I love him, but like, if it's like this, one should consider their series like their child, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a child and you can't support your child anymore, do you take that child down with you, or do you give it up for adoption, or try and send it off even if it's not with you?
Yeah. You want it to have a better life than what it's got.
Yeah, and the same thing can be said for Bleach.
Yeah.
But that's not what happens.
Mm.
Because contracts and stuff, I guess, I don't know. But really, if someone's sick and he did so much for Shonen Jump, this is where Shonen Jump's fault comes in.
Yeah.
They did not do their part as a partner to support Kubo whatsoever, in my opinion.
He deserved a lot more than what he got. And I understand ratings are a big thing, but still, like, he didn't even get put in the giant freaking poster or whatever that SJ did. And that's where it kind of, like, that's like the biggest form of disrespect to me, you know?
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I was like, really?
You got fucking Naruto still in there, Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Which I get it, Dragon Ball Super and all that, but come on.
It was just a big FU.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm planning on going to Japan in like 3 years for Jump Fest. But like my biggest thing is I'm not even going to pay attention to any of it if Kubo's not there. And I don't get why he would be there, but I kind of want to hunt him down and just be like, give him some gratitude that he deserves, you know?
Yeah, go hunt him down.
Yeah. Just knock on his door. Who are you? Ha!
I'm your biggest fan. Please, sign my dick.
He speaks better English than me. He's like, why have you
It's like,
procured
dude,
me?
what? Okay, what's your problem here?
Yeah. I'm the jackass that's still trying to speak in broken English.
Yeah.
I do not understand.
Well, you say you like Bleach? Well, here, I have a cup. Go drink.
I don't. What do you think the biggest thing Kubo wanted to answer was, besides Hisage's
Wanted to
Bankai?
answer?
Yeah, like, you know how we were left with so many unanswered questions. I just got another one for you. The
Wanted
biggest
to answer?
Yeah, like what's Shinji's Bankai?
Or wanted to touch upon more? Or
Yeah,
what?
that'd be a better one. Wanted to touch upon more.
Ichigo's powers and you watch his role in the series.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. The biggest question I had was not what's Shinji's Bankai or what's Hisagi's Bankai, but what the hell happened with Izuru and Lille? And will you be doing something like that?
I don't know. That's one that a lot of people. I don't know if it would be
what people
worth
would want.
the time.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But like, because
There's just-
that'd be like the biggest Kubo thing to do. Like, you know how he likes to switch fights a lot. Like,
yeah.
When I read that and Ichigo like pushed the doors open to see U-Haul and the chapter ended, I was like, all right, so now he's gonna switch to like the Lille and Izuru fight, and he did, and I was like, what? Huh?
Well, rip then.
Yeah, it's like, well, shit. Anyway, we are approaching a full 58 minutes and 20 seconds, so I think that's
Wow.
a good place to end off, don't you?
Yeah, I would agree.
Anyway, thank you for doing this interview with me. I thoroughly appreciate it, Ryan.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I look forward to working with you in the future, and hopefully
As-
getting another voice.
As do I.
So I will talk to you later.
Sounds good. See you later.
Goodbye.